How to Trap 101, Chapter 4. Let's go. Chapter 4, The Price of Perception. How to make people glad to pay you more. Everybody gets this wrong when it comes to pricing. Most people either overdo it, $200 for a tee just because it's handmade, you know your worth, sound familiar? Or they undervalue it, thinking if they make it cheap enough, people will line up. Spoiler, they won't. Truth is, higher prices don't equal high value, and low prices don't guarantee sales either. Just because Gucci can charge $600 for a t-shirt doesn't mean your brand can. Yet, Gucci's not just selling fabric. They're selling a feeling, a lifestyle, a story. If you're not selling that too, your pricing is just a number. And numbers without meaning, that's just math. We're here to build magic. So, how to sell what people really want. People don't buy products, they build feelings. They buy feelings. Nobody's buying Jordans because they need shoes. They're buying status, they're buying nostalgia. They're buying that damn, those are fire look from a stranger. So what are you really saying? What are you really selling? Don't say shirts, don't say coaching, don't say skincare. Say I sell confidence, I sell peace of mind. I sell the feeling of walking into a room and owning it. Example, you ever wonder why people drop $1,200 on an iPhone when they still got an iPhone 11 that works fine? Apple doesn't just sell phones, they sell identity. It's not about the features, it's about who you become when you hold it. To many, it's a status symbol. It's prestige, it's proclamation of possessing the best smartphone in the world. And guess what? Numerous individuals embrace that. They embrace this mentality. Which is why there exists a pronounced phoneless mentality against Android users. I'm joking, but you get the essence of the sentiment. 1 second. While you're not charging, trapper takeaway. Find a feeling you're selling, price tag. Suddenly you're not overpriced, you're understood. Why you're not charging enough. A $10 hoodie and a $100 hoodie might look the same, but people treat them differently. They walk taller in the $100 one. They take better care of it. They brag about it. Here's a trap most hustlers fall into. Let me keep it cheap so people buy it. Nah, cheap ain't always appealing. Cheap makes people question it. It screams, I don't believe in this, so I'll sell it for anything. The science. Study shows people associate price with quality, even when the product's the same. Psychologist Dan Ariely ran an experiment. 2 groups took a headache pill. One group thought it cost $2.50. The others just 10 cents. Same pill, but the $2.50 group felt way better because they believed it was worth more. How companies trick you into spending more and how you can too. Ever bought something and didn't know why you paid that much? That's not by accident. That's by design. Example, The Rule of 100 by Jonah Berger. Marketing expert Jonah Berger coined the rule of 100. In his book Contagious, Why Things Catch On, he explains that for items under $100, sellers use percentages off. 30% off because sellers use percentages off. Example, 30% off because it feels like more. For items over $100, they use dollar amounts. Save $50 because that looks bigger. Inspired by Robert Cialdini, psychologist and persuasion OG Robert Cialdini dropped a gem in his book titled Influence. The moment you give something away for free, people feel low-key obligated to give something back. It's human nature. That's the power of reciprocity. I don't know. I butchered that word. I know how to say it though. Reciprocity. Example, at a restaurant, waiters who give diners a mint with the check. Example, at a restaurant, waiters who gave diners a mint with a check got 3% bigger tips. Give 2 mints, tips jump 14%. Come back with a second mint like for you, extra special, boom, 23% increase. Now imagine that in business. You offer a free guide, a sample, or even just good game, and the other person feel like they owe you something, whether it's a follow, a share, or their card number. The free wasn't really free. That's the psychology of persuasion. People will often say yes to those they owe, even when that debt is something small. Robert Cialdini influenced the psychology of persuasion. That was his quote. Apple never says $999. They say starting at $999. Amazon shows you the was $59.99, now $19.99 deal. You weren't even going to buy it, but now it feels like a steal. Restaurants always have one item way too expensive to not sell it, but to make the other item seem more reasonable. This is called price anchoring. Set the high anchor, and suddenly your $40 hoodie feels cheap next to a $95 option. Trapper ideas. Create tiers. Drop a premium version just to make the base one more appealing. Offer bundles that feel like a deal even if they cost more. The McDonald's combo trick for higher profits. You know what's wild? You almost never leave McDonald's almost never leave McDonald's with just what you came for. You wanted just a burger, but they offered the combo for only $1 more. Boom, fries and a drink. That's value stacking. Add extras that cost you little but feel like a lot. Make people feel smart for spending more. Trapper idea. Sell your service or product. Then say, for just $5 more, I'll throw in X, Y, and Z. Even if it's a digital guide, bonus video, or priority access, stack the value. You will increase the order size without pressure. How to charge more without losing customers. Here's the trick. You don't just raise the price, you raise the value. Here's the trick. Oh, you already said that. Make people feel like they're getting more than what they paid for. That's the real game. Want to charge more? Cool. Then you better explain. Show better, package. Show better, package better. 3 ways to do it. Number 1, storytelling. Turn your product into a legend. Example, these hoodies, inspired by my mom's hustle in South Central. Every stitch represents legacy, and every thread speaks to the grind. Why it works. People don't just buy products, they buy the story wrapped in them. Make your product. 1 second. Make your product unforgettable by tying it to a personal tale of passion, struggle, or triumph. Number 2, packaging. Sell the experience, not just the product. Example, a $5 item in the right packaging feels like $50. The unboxing is the first step to making them feel like they're treated like royalty. Why it works. Your product doesn't start when it's used, it starts when it's seen. A sleek box or a well thought out presentation ups the perceived value by 10x. Number 3, positioning. Craft the culture, don't just sell. Example, don't say you sell shirts, say we craft culture you can wear. Why it works. Positioning your product as part of a bigger cultural shift taps into emotion, creates loyalty, and makes your brand essential rather than optional. You aren't selling, you're creating a movement. Trapper takeaway. You don't lose customers when you raise the price. You lose them when you can't explain the why behind it. In case you skimmed, here's the game in 5 lines. Number 1, people pay for feelings, not features. Number 2, your price doesn't match the story, it won't stick. Number 3, cheap can be just as deadly as overpriced. Number 4, you can trick the brain just like big brands do. Number 5, don't just raise your price, raise your value, and then tell them why. And that's it for chapter 4.